Or in fact, pass me the baby. Let's have a baby. Look, I'm gonna use you for the likes. Oh, look, I've got a baby. Hello, welcome back. Today then we are gonna look at a couple of core strengthening exercises we could do to help with paddle boarding. Take my advice with a pinch of salt, because at the end of the video you'll see my attempt of myself on a paddleboard. Come on! Now, before we begin, I'll let you know then, this won't be a follow along at home video. This video, just put the exercises together in a list, and then you can kind of take them away and incorporate them into your exercise routines at home. Okay, so we, in a moment, are going to begin with the skydiver. The skydiver, a really good lower back strengthening exercise. I'll show you now then the movement. When you breathe out of your mouth, you want to lift arms, legs and chest up away from your mat. And as you then breathe in, you want to carefully come down. That's the breathing technique. The position, you can see both of my arms then are bent in right angles. You want to try and keep your elbows roughly in line to your shoulders. You've got to make sure that movement controlled on the up and the down. You want to take your time. Usually I'd say about 10 to 15 reps then for one set of that exercise. Swimming pose, another really good lower back strengthening exercise you can do, which will also need coordination and some balance then. When you breathe out of your mouth, you want to lift your opposite arm to your opposite leg. When you breathe in through your nose, you'd lower that arm and leg down. You want to try lift your arm and leg to an equal height. And look, I'm trying to lift my chest off that mat as I'm lifting the arm and leg. Try keep the leg parallel to the mat. Don't overturn in your hip. Roughly, I'd do that one for a minute. But then now we are looking at the plank. I'm sure everyone by now knows what a plank is. And just in case, let's have a look. My elbows are underneath my shoulders. That's important. Don't have your elbows back behind your shoulders. When you hold that plank, you want to focus on your breathing technique. With every long breath out, you want to try contracting more your front of core muscles in. We've got to check as well, we're always in that plank shape. We don't want to let our hip drop too low, and we don't want our bum to point too high. So make sure you maintain a good straight plank. Typically, you'd hold that one for about a minute. The bird dog, no idea why it's called that. You want to make then a kind of box shape. You'd be on all fours. And the movement, you extend opposite arm to opposite leg away from you. But what's really important, you don't lean too far to the one side. So you wouldn't lean too far to the left if you were balanced on the left leg, and you wouldn't lean too far to the right if you were balanced on the right. You want to keep that nice kind of box shape, your hip square. So here, breathing out, extend opposite arm, opposite leg. Breathing in and you'd return. So now again, breathing out, opposite arm to opposite leg. Try to get arm and leg parallel to your mat. And the whole time you're doing that movement, again, concentrate, engage, front of core. You want to be contracting those core muscles in. So brilliant for balance, coordination, and core strength. tree pose. Really good, kind of fun balancing pose, because really you stand on the one leg, the other foot on that leg, and your arm and your hand position. Well, I'd enjoy making that up. Maybe your hands together at your chest, maybe your arms out wide, maybe your arms are up overhead. So I begin. Place the one foot down flat into the mat. Try balance your weight between the ball of the foot and the heel. The opposite foot, yep, on that leg. And as you just try holding steady, standing as tall as you can, trying to keep breathing long and calm. When you come out, try and make it look fairly controlled. Bring it down slow. Warrior 3. Pretty cool balancing pose. It was quite empowering actually once you kind of get the hang of it. So yeah, you can see I am on one leg. I would never lock the knee out though. You can see my leg is a bit bent. Opposite leg, trying to point straight back behind me, chest parallel to the mat. So I always like to step forward, big confidence step. And then I kind of take time, leaning upper body over, the leg is pointed back, and then the hand, arm position. I like my hands there, but you could here as well. Play what you do with your arms and hands. Holding steady, and you're trying to keep breathing calm. Hold for, 30 seconds to a minute, and whenever you come out, make it look controlled. Chair pose, a very challenging pose on the legs then. Essentially, you are holding a squat position. I don't know if you can quite see or not, but my heels are raised off the mat as I hold that chair pose, typically 30 seconds to a minute. Now, as I was filming this actually, I then decided randomly to add a movement where I kind of turn in my waistline as I hold that chair pose. So I'll show you that then. Yeah, that's coming up. Keeping the legs bent, and as I've then kind of kept my balance, my heels up, I just carefully turn the waist to one side, back to the center, and then back to the other side. And that then was fairly challenging, not just on my legs, but then on my balance and my core strength. And then the final exercise, look at bicycle crunch, kind of really effective core strengthening exercise. Gain a really kind of strong burning feeling within your ab muscles then. So legs bent towards your upper body. You either have your hands at the sides of your head or behind your head. Either way, when you breathe out of your mouth, your opposite elbow turning and crunching to opposite knee. Always try and maintain a good height. So what I mean, try and get your upper back high off that mat, but as you're keeping your lower back down. About a minute of that. And there you go. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, remember, give me a like, subscribe to the channel. I'm taking my own advice. Go get it